what about the things in the Old Testament that aren't specifically referencing Christ? Like, for example, all of the rules about food in Leviticus. What can we take from those as Christians today?
Actually, God was trying to teach his people discipline, how to go with discipline, because, as you know, in the ancient history, the people were very aggressive in the world, and they were very there is no discipline at all. They do whatever they want. So God wanted his people to learn a little bit about discipline and what to eat, what not to eat, and he tried to show them a differentiation between them and the world. As we are now as Christian, there is a very big difference between us as Christian and the world. And this is the teaching of Christ also. So he taught them from the beginning what to do in everything. But in the New Testament, many things that our Lord Jesus Christ complete his teaching. Like you were in the primary school and now you are at uni. So God, the teaching in the primary school, just helping you to understand what you will take in the at uni.
So maybe it was like the Hebrew people were God's special people in that time, so showing them discipline and was a way of teaching them that they're God's special people because they had to follow his rules.
Yeah, but why they were special to him? Because they were following him. Like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they were good followers of God. If he found anybody else in the world, he would bring him also with them. But at his time, at that time, they were the only people who were following him, the people of the Jewish.
So we can learn from the way that they followed God's rules, but are there any rules from the Old Testament that we should continue to follow today?
Whatever Jesus didn't finish or complete it, it is still going on, anything. But generally speaking, Jesus put rules for, he complete everything from the Old Testament. So we can't, for example, the Ten Commandments. Still Jesus said the Ten Commandments many times because this is his teaching in the primary school, and still the same teaching at uni. You understand?
Yes.
So as a human race, he was telling us in the beginning a lot of things like the basics. Then when we come to become adult enough in his relationship as Christian, he gave us more details. So if you think about any one of the commandments, like don't commit adultery, it was the basics for the whole world and for them especially. If you want to know God, don't commit adultery. When we came to become adult spiritually, he said, no, you have to understand what I meant by adultery. If you look to a woman and desire her into your heart, it's you commit adultery. So he explained more, like somebody got specialist and become a specialist in a very little thing in his study. You know?
Yeah.
Like somebody specialist in cornea and the eye. He is very specialist in cornea, while a lot of doctors only about the whole eye, and optometrists about something less than that. So getting a specialist and a specialist, more specialist, this is give the people opportunity to understand God more and more.